Dear fellow business owners, I often get this question from my clients and other business owners. Is the EIDL loan forgivable? I'm going to answer this question in this video. My name is Jayanti Ganapathy. I'm the owner of FinAccurate. We are an accounting firm based in Boston, Massachusetts. So, first of all, what is a EIDL loan? It is the Economic Injury Disaster Loan administered by the Small Business Administration (SBA), and you apply directly for this loan with SBA. And as part of COVID relief programs, SBA came up with this special program for during pandemic. Businesses who are impacted, their sales were impacted, they are at least down by 25-30% in sales. They are able to go and apply for this loan to take care of their working capital needs and to help sustaining the business while they are impacted by pandemic. So this loan is something you apply directly with SBA, and it's not through your bank or any other lender. The application process is directly available in sba.gov, and you fill out the application and submit it, and you can work directly with SBA to get this loan. And there is a special provision as part of the COVID relief programs. In addition to the regular SBA loans, this is a economic injury related loan, and you can get loan depending on your working capital in your business to cover for either 6 months or 12 months of your working capital needs. So how and where to apply? You can go to sba.gov website, and you will see on the top of the sba.gov website the link to apply for COVID related programs. So you can follow that link, and it will take you through the EIDL loan application process. You can go ahead and apply there. So let's address the question that we have here. Is the EIDL loan forgivable? The reason why people think even the loan is going to be forgiven is because of the Paycheck Protection Program, because the Paycheck Protection Program is very popular, and it's announced by the government March 2020, and that is a loan which is forgivable. Initially, it is given as a loan. Later on, as long as you used it for the specific purposes, then it's forgiven. So that's why people got this confusion, and they are thinking the EIDL, Economic Injury Disaster Loan, is also forgiven as similar to the Paycheck Protection, but it is not. This is the one loan program out of the various other COVID relief programs, because there are grants, there are tax credits, forgivable loans, but the EIDL loan is something which is not forgivable. It is not a grant, it's not a tax credit. You get it as a loan, but it is the repayment period is 30 years, unlike any other loan that you go with the bank or financial institutions, where for businesses you can get about 3 years, 5 years, not more than that. So that's the only advantage with the EIDL loan, because the repayment period is 30 years and the interest rate is only 3.75%. So that's the reason you want to take advantage of this loan. If you are impacted by, if your business is impacted and you need the funds to sustain and maintain the business, so you're not running out of business due to pandemic. So that is all. That's the reason. So the answer is the EIDL loan is not a forgivable loan. You take the loan from SBA, and you do have a longer time to repay, which is 30 years, and the interest rate is very low, so you do have to start repaying the loan. So there is a 12 months of deferment, and recently SBA extended the deferral to March 2022 as well. So you don't have to start making the payments right away. So you do have the initial deferral period, but after that period, you will start paying back the loan over the 30-year repayment period. So that's the difference. And to summarize, it is a non-forgivable loan, and you do have to start paying it back after the end of the deferral period. So, I just also want to explain a little bit about the EIDL loan. So, if you haven't applied so far, if you're applying for the first time, you never took advantage of it, because this loan is around since March 2020. So, if you haven't already applied, this loan is something to initially, when it was rolled out, it was going to cover only the 6 months working capital need of the business. But now, very recently, effective April 6th, about 2 weeks ago, SBA came up and said, instead of covering 6 months of working capital, we will now cover up to 24 months of capital. But working capital, but there is a cap. So if your working capital for 24 months is more than 500,000, it's going to be capped at 500,000. So the maximum loan you can get through the Economic Internet Disaster Loan Program from SBA now is 500,000. Previously, it was 150,000, irrespective of your working capital need. If your working capital need for 6 months working capital need is more than 6 months, you were capped at 150,000. So that was increased effective April 6th. Now you can get an additional 350,000 as long as you have the working capital need to that max 500,000. So it's either 24 months of working capital or 500,000, whichever is less is the loan amount that you can get. So there are two scenarios here. First time application. So if you haven't applied since last year and you're applying for the first time, so if you're applying for the first time, you will automatically be eligible for the increased cap, which is the 500,000 now. So if you go ahead and fill out the application in sba.gov, then you will automatically get the offer for, depending on your 24 months working capital or 500,000, whichever is less. So you will get automatic eligibility for the max amount. But if you already applied last year, but you only got the 150,000 because of the cap at that time, you can now ask for an increase from 150,000 to 500,000 as long as your working capital is below that limit. So the way you request an increase is, if you already applied last year, by this time you should have received an email from SBA or the loan of the department. They would have sent you an email saying, updating you about the latest changes with the cap, and they will ask for an email from you to specifically request the increase and providing basic information about your previous loan application number, loan number, your business information, your information. With that basic information, you can send the email request to increase request an increase from the 150,000 to 500,000. And once they get that email, now it's been taking 2 to 3 weeks for SBA to get back to you on that email, and then they will reach out to you, respond back to your email with what additional documents needed to get you approved for the increased amount. So that's the entire process with the EIDL, what it is and how you apply, and how this is different from PPP, and how the EIDL is not a forgivable loan. You do have to pay it back over a 30-year period at 3.75% interest rate if your business for profit. For non-profit organization, it's a 2.75% interest rate. That's the only difference. So I hope this answered the burning question a lot of people are having, and my clients and other business owners are asking. Hope this answered your question. And if you need help with applying for the EIDL loan, we have been helping our clients and also a lot of other small business owners to apply for this loan so they can take advantage of it. If you need assistance, please feel free to schedule a free assessment session with me. I will drop the link to the schedule a meeting with me, a calendar link below this video. You can click on that calendar link to schedule a free assessment session with me. During that assessment session, we will find out if you are eligible and how much you can get as a loan, and if you are able to help, then we can make the determination and we can move forward from that. So feel free to schedule that strategy session with me. We can assess your requirements. So thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. As we have been sharing so many information about COVID relief related programs, and also small business tax saving strategies and bookkeeping strategies. So you will be notified when we produce more videos. Please make sure to press the bell icon so you will get the notification when we release our future videos. If you like this video and found this informational, please make sure to share this video with your friends or other colleagues you think will benefit from this information. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.